It's time now to add our sprinting. So what we're going to do is between our get keys that we're calling for our walk animator and speed, we're going to drop down and say if, we're going to make another conditional, say if input dot get key code left shift, we want to set our speed equals to run speed instead of our walk speed. What we also want to do here is again set our animator bool for run to true. This will use that sprinting animation that we set up earlier today. Next, we'll add another else statement. This will say if we're not holding shift, we aren't running, so we want to walk. So what we'll actually do is highlight this code from our earlier code block, but instead we'll hit Control or Command X to cut it, or you can just backspace it out, and you can paste it with Control or Command V, or type speed equals walk speed down here, and then set anim.setBool run to false. Oops. That'll make it so if we're holding our shift key where we're multiplying it times our input and our transform.forward at the bottom, we'll have that increased value, that doubled value, and allow the player to run significantly faster. And also, obviously, we're going to be triggering our sprint animation. Another important thing that we're going to add here is the ability to move sideways. So what we need to do is we need to, in between our speed plus player velocity dot delta time, we're actually going to add another plus. So you should have kind of plus here. And in between there, you're going to type transform dot right times input dot get axis horizontal this time times our sideways speed, which I'm sure you remember. And again, as always, we're going to multiply that times time dot delta time. What that'll do is handle if we want to move side to side. That will handle doing that for us. What I'm also going to do here, which is entirely optional, is I'm going to press enter after each of these pluses. One thing that's cool about code is that it will ignore if you add just empty space between parts of your code. Sometimes when when you have one line that's really long, it can be kind of hard to read. So you can press enter each of the pluses to break up what you're adding. So now that I've got this plus at the end of each of these, you'll see this is our code for moving forward and backward, this is our code for moving right to left, and this is our code for jumping. Don't forget to save, and feel free to test that out.